Hey everyone, this is Kenny or Kent or whatever you want to call me, and you're listening to The Other Show.
I know that I've been this big, huge proponent of Slurpees.
Yeah, you do one every race, right? You get a
Yeah, pretty
Slurpee.
much every race. Like after,
You have Christmas tree ornaments that are Slurpees
yes, and one that I left in Las Vegas.
on purpose.
But
Oh.
yeah, I know. I want it back. But anyway, I love Slurpees, but
Mhm.
you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Like Frazzles are better.
What happened, sir? And when did you try Frazzle? Because I want to know, because recently, through all of June, and by the way, this is over. This is not an ad of any sort.
No.
Just wait for later in the show for an actual one. But
Spoiler.
But there was free Frazzle Friday.
Yes.
And this was at like Holiday and Maverick gas stations.
Guys,
Now, if you tried a Frazzle on those days, you had a low
Guys.
quality product. I'm just putting it out
one
there.
second.
No, it was.
What is a Frazzle? The only Frazzle I know is Frazzle Rock.
Oh my gosh. Wait, Spencer, have you had a Frazzle?
No, I legit don't know what a Frazzle is.
Okay. So, just imagine this, okay? We're going to paint a picture. Sorry, Josh, I'm totally stealing this from you.
No, that's fine.
You walk
Okay.
into a Maverick, right? And you look to your left.
Bahama Mama.
Yeah, because you want to avoid everyone else in there. Bahama Mama's right in front of you. You have to walk past that table,
Mhm.
and then you look to your left, and you see it's about a 6-foot long fountain drink offering, right? And to the left, you see the Frazils, and just to the right, you're going to see their slushie. But right between the slushie and the soda are the two Frazzle machines. Josh, did I get this right? Did I paint the picture correctly?
You did. I'm in heaven right now to your description.
Right? Generally, you're going to get a tiger's blood, and lately they've had the POG, which is pineapple, orange, guava. And they are basically really sugary, bright-looking Slurpees.
Uh-huh.
Am I wrong?
I am totally lost. I feel like a 90s kid on the playground. Pogs, Frills, Frazzles, Tiger's blood.
It's not a Slurpee though. It's different.
How is it different than a Slurpee?
No, it's a premium Slurpee.
Yes, Slurpees are drier.
It's a drink. How is it drier?
No, this is a snow cone that someone put way too much juice into.
It's kind of like the like when you go to Vegas or New Orleans and you go get the what's the alcoholic drink? I can't think
You just
of it.
asked 3 Mormons what alcoholic drink in Vegas.
The giant plastic cups are over there.
Yes, I know. This is
Oh,
I
Josh
know.
knows.
We've ruined the show.
But no, Spencer, they are glorified, really syrupy Slurpees. Don't confuse them with the slushies or ices. These
All
are
that you're
different.
describing to me is when my grandma Myers, who can't cook to save her life, makes an icy and accidentally dumps the whole cherry bottle on the snow.
I mean, that's pretty good description.
Wait, so Josh, you like these?
Yes, I love them. Like and here's the thing, like I live right next to a Holiday and a 7-Eleven.
Oh, yeah, they're across the street from each other.
Yes, and I'm not going to lie. I go to Holiday and get the Frazzle more, like almost like for every 4 trips than I get maybe a Slurpee.
Yeah. Well, is it because you got cigarette butts and the wild cherry Slurpee once? Because that's what you're going to get from 7-Eleven these days.
It's a nice 7-Eleven here.
Oh, it's a nice 7-Eleven.
Yeah, it's a nice Sev.
No, that is the 7-Eleven I went to buy alcohol when I made my beer brats. That is the state liquor store of Daybreak.
Yeah, thank you. I've been to 7-Elevens where there are holes in the floor, chasms in the floor, and there's like a wet floor sign right above it. Or I've been where I fill up my fountain drink and there's a sign right above the fountain drink that says, "Please do not refill milk jugs with soda," because people would bring in empty milk jugs. I'm talking 2 gallons of milk with root beer.
Ew.
Yeah, no, and look,
Okay.
I'm no elitist. Even though I kind of am. I was raised on 7-Eleven. I love that place. But now I am primarily a Maverick guy, though Holiday is really winning me over. Except for Maverick has self-checkout, and because we don't like people anymore.
No, Holiday does too.
Yeah, Holiday does.
No, but it's right by the cashier, and it's awkward.
Yeah, it is awkward because you make really awkward like eye contact.
Yeah.
And like I don't want you to work.
The one thing that Holiday does not have is the Bahama Mamas, the bonfire grill.
The one thing they do have, though, are grape squirts that you can put in your soda.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Grape squirts sounds like something you'd get in Vegas. And I don't mean at a bar. Well, maybe at a bar, but it's coming home with you.
Maybe. Yeah, so, and by the way, when you got the free Frazils, I actually want to poll the audience. If you went to Maverick, they would actually ask for your, like, Nitro card number or just your card number. If you went to Holiday, you could just say, hey, we got like 4 of these, and they'd let you walk right out. Holiday was actually more efficient to get your Frazils from.
100%. Yeah, they didn't care. As long as it was in the, what was it, like the 8 or 12 ounce cup?
Yeah.
Is great.
So, Josh, you're only getting Frazils now, or are you still kind of giving the Slurpees a chance?
Pretty much. Slurpees when there isn't a Frazzle machine nearby.
Mm-hmm.
But the Frazzle, it's much better. The Slurpee, the one thing I hate about Slurpees is that when you're drinking it, especially if you're thirsty, you drink all the syrup and the melted, drink, and you just get left behind with all the ice.
There's a wrapper, a square
Josh,
wrapper in there. It's golden.
The more you talk about your eating habits at Maverick and 7-Eleven,
Mm-hmm.
the more I'm convinced you're just like a 7-year-old boy in a 40-year-old man's body. You are big.
I mean,
and I mean the movie Big. Tom Hanks.
Hey, I have never lived. I know. I'm going to say, I've been losing weight.
Yeah, Spencer.
That's why I had to correct myself.
Thanks for noticing, man.
Well, no.
Jerk.
Yeah, and Spencer, I was about to make fun of him too, because like getting Slurpees at this point, and I understand the traditional way that you get them at runs and stuff, but I was going to make fun like, oh, you still get Slurpees on the regular? I go to Maverick and I get a 44-ounce soda and a bag of candy every time I go. Like I have the taste buds of a 17-year-old, so I'm not that much more mature.
I got you, Albie, because I have the taste buds of a 70-year-old.
Yeah,
you do. How's that black licorice treating you?
I love black licorice and butterscotch and butter rum.
Oh, wow.
So do I actually. I have a drawer full of butterscotch candies.
Oh, I like Good and Plenty's.
What?
Oh,
no.
That's my road trip food right there, is Good and Plenty's.
Oh, we are not taking a road trip, you guys. We are not going to get that ornament back on a road trip because I don't want your Sixlets or your Good and Plenty anywhere near me.
Oh,
You're Charleston chewing your big hunks. Why did you do that sound, Spencer?
I would be asking that.
This podcast is brought to you by Charleston Chew. My Futurama fans out there get me.
By the way, that is not the ad read that we had planned.
Yeah.
So letting you all know now. Hey guys, well, thank you, Josh. I mean, are you feeling done? Do you feel like you got your point across?
Yeah, I don't know if we know.
I think you like Frazils now.
I don't think that we noted that, as of this airing, yesterday was National Slurpee Day.
Yes, we'd be remiss to not mention it.
And that was their free day. And honestly, my plan is to go get a Frazzle from Holiday.
You anarchist.
I just want to see the world burn.
Okay, wait. Speaking of road trips, Kent, you were talking about a road trip through the sky,
Yeah.
right?
A road trip through the sky.
Thank
I like the
you.
way you put that. That's
Yeah.
that's really nice. I think we should start an airline, the other airline, a road trip through the sky with free Good and Plenty's and hold on, Chica Sticks.
Oh no, we would serve corn nuts
Mm-hmm.
and beef jerky
Surge.
and Frazzles. That's your mid-flight snack.
Okay. All right. So yes, I am taking a road trip through the sky. And I've actually just barely booked it. I've talked about this for a little bit. And the reason I bring it up is because I want advice, but also just to tell you guys that I'm going on a trip, by the way. So I need some time off of work. And so I'm leaving at the end of August for about 9 days. I'm going to Sweden randomly.
Ooh.
I'm flying into Stockholm and then driving into Norway and then taking a ferry down to Copenhagen, down in Denmark, and then flying out of Stockholm again. So doing a triangle there. I've never gone to this particular part of the world, the Scandinavian area. I went to Germany 2 years ago. And if listeners don't know, I could tell that story maybe on a future episode. But I went to Germany in the middle of the pandemic for a girl because I do long distance relationships.
Whoa. Back it up. I knew you went to Germany.
I've never heard this story.
No,
Wait,
I knew you went.
you didn't know?
But I didn't know it was for a girl. I legit thought the only reason you chose Germany was because of your undying love
Wait.
for Never Ending Story.
Oh no! Careful! Oh, okay. I was like, careful about the Germany destination for certain reasons, Spencer. I'm not saying I'm quarter Jewish, but listen,
it's your undying love for the Never Ending Story.
Wait, you hold on. This is going to take about 45 minutes to have this conversation now. You thought I was flying to Munich, Germany, because I love the Never-Ending Story. I was going to fly across the ocean to go to the museum where I can ride Falkor.
Yeah.
Is that what you thought?
Like, when I saw the pictures, I thought to myself, that's weird. Okay, you do you, boo.
Okay. Well, to be quite honest, I was there about 2 weeks in 2011 or 2021. And I took about 30 pictures of me in castles and me and the girl I was with and whatever. I took about 60 pictures of me sitting on Falkor alone. It's one of those the memes where it's like, hey, can I use your phone? And then you try to delete all the weird pictures you've taken. There's me, different poses on Falkor. I mean, we may have to just share this on social media.
Yes.
And I got the rock biter. I've got a picture with the turtle. The Southern Oracle, which was pretty titillating, and
what about Artax?
No, they didn't. Oh,
Yeah,
Artax.
I thought they'd at least have like a display where you could pull them out of the pits of despair.
Could you imagine
the photo op?
Could you imagine? You really thought I went to Germany to go to a Never-Ending Story museum?
Yes.
Wait, so in the past year and a half that we have kind of rekindled our friendship, right? I've never really talked about why I went to Germany.
No, you have not.
No.
This is really news to you guys.
We still have a lot of catching up to do.
Apparently. So I shared a lot of this on Pagan Bits, but I know that's kind of behind a paywall, so not a lot of people heard it. And a lot of people who've listened to my dating stories for years wouldn't really be surprised that I did something this stupid, right? That I met with someone on Mutual and went on Global Search, and we started talking, and we actually met before that in Arizona about after a month. And then about 2 months later, I flew to Germany. First time in Europe, ever.
What did you go to Arizona for? Was it for the girl or was it for the Fraggle Rock Museum?
Is there a Fraggle Rock Museum?
I don't know.
Is it Frazzle Rock or Fraggle? Anyways, no, her parents live there. And so it was like in the couple weeks, like I got really lucky to travel mid-pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's still wearing masks. Airplanes are going, had to be totally boosted and everything. And yeah, flew to Arizona. We met. And it went really well. So we're like, yeah, let's like actually make this a relationship randomly and talk every day on the phone for hours. And then made the plans to go to Germany. And I did. And Munich was incredible. And they have a Never-Ending Story museum that I got to go to and I freaking loved.
Okay.
So I've been to Europe before. And by the way, do you guys want more details with that? Or
it was for the girl or the museum? You still haven't answered that.
Listen, I got more pictures with Falkor and my Arin that I bought there.
Okay.
We're no longer dating, obviously. It fell apart about a month after that. And my good memories are still pushing kids out of the way so I could sit on Falkor and just be like, you guys don't know what this means to me.
Did the relationship fall apart because you took 60 pictures with Falkor and like 2 with her?
Listen. Maybe it's because when I said I try to make wishes with my Arin, and I was like, I wish this were real. I wish this were real. This would be the most romantic thing.
No,
Maybe.
She looked at you and the joy on your face on Falkor and thought, I'm never going to live up to a luck dragon. I might as well give up.
I just have to say, Kenny, my brother has a Labradoodle that pretty much looks like Falkor. If you ever need any more photo ops, I've got a dog for you.
Okay.
Christmas cards, birthday party invites, whatever you want.
I may need it for Halloween because I was thinking about being Atreyu.
Well,
okay.
So
I mean, he's pretty large. Where I'm pretty sure you could also ride him if you need that as a prop for Halloween.
Yeah.
If you ever want to do a photo op, I can let you know next time one of the horses breaks a leg. And you can do an Artax.
Wait, Spencer, we have a lot of horse lovers that listen to this show, and they're not going to appreciate that. But if a horse does break its leg and no one minds about putting a horse in quicksand, then yes. I want...
PETA is coming after us.
No, listen, I would save the horse, unlike Atreyu. I would save it. Why did its leg need to be broken? I'm not sure.
It's what you'd like to believe.
Spencer, this is your fault. I'm like blushing right now. I love horses. I think they're super cool. That's why I cried. It's like old paint broke its leg again. Where's some quicksand in Hooper? I think Jess told me there was quicksand in Hooper.
I live next to a golf course. There's sand traps. I mean, we can make a quicksand.
Break a sprinkler and make it a little muddy. And
Hey, do you mind if we play through?
No, guys, no. But I would save that horse. This isn't a mini golf course. Not in its mouth.
Okay. Back
Okay.
back to your trip. So you're going.
I killed Spencer.
You broke my
did.
leg.
Except we're not taking you out of quicksand.
But honestly, if someone is willing to try quicksand out and see if it's real, let us know.
We keep going
Anyways,
back
Josh,
to it.
I'm so
We
sorry.
keep
Yeah,
going back.
honestly. Yeah, you don't want to struggle.
No.
Yeah,
no,
anyways,
you
go
don't.
on.
Okay, so you are going to Scandinavia.
Yes.
So you're going to.
So Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. And it's a lot of countries.
Those are my people.
Are they really?
Yeah, no, they are. I am 46.8% Scandinavian.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
I'm looking at my 23andMe right now.
You are, where are you not from? I feel like you're 46.7% from everywhere. Because you're part Greek, you're part Jewish, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're definitely Scandinavian, and you can tell kind of in the Hansen blood. You guys are very tall.
Yeah.
See, I'm even 0.5% Indigenous American.
Okay, cut it out. Everyone says that. You cannot claim that.
I seriously am. I mean, it's not enough for me to get a tribal card or anything.
Oh, yeah.
But
Card carrying members.
Yeah, they do. I think if you hit a certain percentage, like you get benefits or whatever.
My favorite story about that comes from high school. We were talking about, I don't remember what, it was in one of those BS homeroom classes.
Which is all of them.
And this girl, it was Mr. Spencer, was my teacher at Layton High. I think he's still there. Best teacher ever. This girl pipes up and says, I've got a Native American princess on my side, or an Indian princess in my family, without missing a beat. Deadpan looks at her and says, if that was her stripper name.
Yep. That's what the teacher said? You could never get away with that now.
No, you can't.
Oh, the early 2000s.
I don't know what I don't have. I mean, I've got Asian.
No,
North
you
African.
don't.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it.
Chad.
I'm part Iranian, French and German.
Okay.
British and Irish.
Going back to Kenny and his road trip through the sky.
Okay.
You don't want to know about my family history?
I think it's too telling. We know too much.
I know.
So I'm actually traveling, and like, here's what's funny. Like, I've been wanting to take a trip like this for a while. Honestly, ever since Germany, I've kind of had the bug to travel like this. I love Europe now, just from the one country I've seen. And so I've been wanting to. Well, a friend of mine got divorced about 6 months ago.
Oh, it's another date to Europe, huh?
A male friend. Male friend.
Don't judge.
I'm not going to judge either, because things might happen. It's
a
fine.
long flight.
Anyways, so he was like, "Hey, I want to travel somewhere big," and I'm like, "Cool, let's save. Let's go to Europe. We'll just like look at good flights. We follow flights from home just for the good deals and everything. Not a sponsor, by the way,
yet.
And then we're like, you know what? For the timing, this kind of fits. It's the end of summer, whatever. Kids are back in school. Let's do Scandinavian. And this is me trying to stop him from his original thought, which was Amsterdam. He really wanted to go to Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah. Not for recently divorced person. I mean, the red light district alone, that's trouble.
No, my inner deacon would just have a heart attack if we went to the red light district, even during the day.
I could only imagine.
Yeah. And I've imagined a few times in my teenage years. But, I try not to anymore. So
don't judge.
Yeah. Once again, no judgment on this trip. So we found a flight to Sweden, and we're just going to like travel through, take some trains, take some ferries, whatever. We're going to go to a soccer game. So probably FC Copenhagen.
Ooh.
But I'm currently at this stage where, considering I just booked the ticket a few days ago, I need advice. And
you know what? Speaking of advice, I got 2 resources for you. First is going to be less useful. It's my boss. His wife lived in Sweden for years.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot him a message.
Amazing. Okay. Ask away. Like,
The
please do ask
second
for me.
is friend of the show, Charles Shagany. He lived there.
Yeah. Oh, I met Charles. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
He
no,
lives
that's a
in
great idea.
Switzerland, I believe, right?
Yeah, but it's all
Mm.
Greek to me.
It's pretty much right there.
Yeah.
That's the one thing about Europe that surprises me is how close everything is.
Right. Like we will be driving 7 hours, which is a Vegas
Mhm.
road trip,
Mm-hmm.
and that gets us from capital to capital.
Yeah.
Like it'll be great. And by the way, my friends, I'm actually going with Lib and Ben from HICKS. Do you guys remember that show?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with them. It's going to be pretty crazy. I'm excited. By the way, please don't judge me. I'm getting on Tinder and Hinge. And
There's not much there. There's not much there.
what are you talking about?
Back in my single days, I looked. I wanted to, possibly find a bride from the homeland. And
Wait, which homeland, Josh?
all of them. I'm Scandinavian on both sides.
Now I know why you're doing these results, so that you have like an icebreaker
Yeah.
if you were to match with someone in like Greenland,
Is it Greenland or Greenland?
Iceland, Greenland, Spider-Man. I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah,
It's Utahnese. But
Which Josh is at least 74%.
Josh. This is Sweden, land of the tall blondes,
Mhm.
and you're saying there's not many women there?
well, okay. I was going off of mutual. So
Oh yeah, I've done that.
so yeah, there's maybe one or two sweet spirits, and that's about
Yeah,
it.
definitely. Bless your hearts is what I
Mhm,
like to call them.
mhm.
But yeah, so I will be getting on the dating apps. Granted, I don't want dating to be a big part of this trip because clearly I want to go see castles. And by the way, for advice, I would like this: castles, museums, definitely a soccer game, maybe an arena to go to, any cool hikes, any cities to walk through, and most importantly, food.
Yeah, you're not going to have much luck with the Scandinavian food because it's all like pickled
Whoa,
herring.
no,
Quit trying to
Josh.
ruin my trip,
That is
Josh.
like a bucket list place for me.
There's McDonald's.
Because there's sausages and pickles.
Why?
And sauerkraut.
Oh,
Yum.
Not so much.
you're not selling me on it.
Well, okay, let's circle back around
Listen.
to those tall blondes, okay? You've got Alexander Skarsgård,
Okay, I was due.
Joel Kinnaman,
Yeah.
Dolph Lundgren, Max von Sydow, Bill Skarsgård,
Listen,
Bjorn
judgment.
Berg.
Oh, he scares me.
Maybe what you need to do in order for you to appeal to the locals, maybe you need to like Scandinavize your name.
Scandinize.
Hold on. Scandinize?
Yes.
That sounds dirty.
I feel scandalized by your scandinizing.
That's like the purple drip.
Is that a grimace thing? Anyways,
Oh,
does Kent need to be Scandinized?
I think so.
I think I do need to be Scandinized.
Yes, I think. Let me look up Kent name in Scandinavia.
This is great content right here.
Oh yeah.
This whole section's getting cut.
2 hours later.
Yeah, there's not much.
Okay.
Your name in Scandinavian means edge.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
okay, that's
Get
kinda
yourself
cool.
a leather jacket.
I'm pretty edgy. So I was told a couple years
Oh
back.
no. Your Scandinavian name is Kenth.
Oh no, do I have a new name on the show? Is it Kent?
It's Kenth.
Stephen. Kent and Stephen.
I'm basically tithing. Pay a Kent.
Hey,
Anyways.
if you want to be
All
worthy,
right,
you
so-
have to pay a tenth of your host.
So dumb. And I don't know why this all of a sudden became a dating thing, but I'm going to continue with this. The tall blondes once again. When I was with the German, I was like, she was kind of telling me that and a lot of people in Germany are very attractive,
Yeah.
and in Europe by and large, and it's because everyone walks,
Mhm.
no one really drives, everyone walks, and everyone smokes, and so they stay very thin because of smoking and walking.
And there's not a lot of fast food either.
Oh, there's really not a lot of processed foods. And then and I'm like, well, yeah, people are very attractive here. She's like, you should see the countries up north. And she meant Scandinavian countries. She goes, and by the way, I'll never let you go because they love Americans. And so here's what I'm trying to debate is I don't want to walk up there, and by walk, I mean fly, and show up in Vans and cargo shorts and a Batman t-shirt, right? I don't want to look straight up like an American, but at the same time, if they love Americans, don't I want to do that?
Laura Hicks, we're taking him boot shopping.
No, I'm not getting cowboy. Wait, are you saying you're trying to make me get
Laura, we're taking him boot shopping.
Laura,
we're taking him boot shopping.
Spencer's hands right now, you're literally the epitome of giddy right now. That's what your hands are doing. They're doing the giddy thing. Closed fist.
I thought it was Christmas for a minute.
Wait, so you want to make me look more American, and so you're going to get me, quote unquote, comfortable cowboy boots?
No, like legit. Okay, so these are the ones I'm going to recommend for you to take to Scandinavia. Get some Ariat ropers. They're going to look good with a nice pair of jeans and a button-down shirt. You will look American, but not too American.
Can I just wear my lederhosen and call it good?
Yes.
No.
What about wearing my lederhosen with boots? Because they're very short shorts.
Okay.
Anyways, let's move on from this.
Okay.
But I do want to say I will take any and all advice. It's like Spencer, ask your boss any questions. But anyone listening, if you've been or you have family that's been there, I don't have a ton of time in each country, but please let me know where I should go.
Kenth Dünn is going to Europe.
Kenth Dünn.
IKEA, the Lego factory.
Actually, there's the ABBA Museum.
There's some tall blondes there.
You have to go.
Apparently.
Yes.
Okay. So I have a question. For you guys. This is my tangent of the day.
Okay, sure.
Since we haven't had enough of those.
Wait, you haven't had a tangent
I know,
yet?
right?
Yeah. We talked about Frazils for 20 minutes.
It's true.
Yeah. Okay, no, but seriously, here's my question, okay? Everybody has a guy. You know what I mean? You say, hey, my car broke down, and your friend's like, hey, I know a guy.
Yeah.
Or,
hey, I'm looking for this movie. And
okay,
hey, I know a guy. Yeah.
What are you a guy for? When people say, I know a guy, what are they referring to?
Oh. And this is the gender non-specific, right?
Gender non-specific.
It's like you could be, hey, I know a guy, gender non-specific. Okay. Josh, what would you be? Okay, Spencer, since you're asking, what are you the guy for?
Oh, I've had time to think about this, so I can give you some great examples.
Yeah.
Like if people say, I know a guy, and they're talking about me. Yep.
Hot dogs.
This happened on Josh's other show.
Yep.
They were talking about hot dogs, and they're like, well, we know a guy who probably knows a lot about this stuff.
That episode is actually still up, by the way.
You haven't taken it down?
I don't delete episodes.
So if somebody wants to know facts about hot dogs or how to make sausages, or I sometimes get random texts from people like, hey, what cut of meat is this and how do I cook it? And I can tell them how to cook that meat. Dave Kelly, friend of the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Text me, well, I think it was Memorial Day weekend. My wife didn't get the pork butt and she got me a pork loin. What do I do with it?
Oh,
okay, you're going to cut this down into about 1.5-inch pork chops. Butterfly them, but not all the way so they have a pocket. Mix up some sour cream and thyme, stuff those, and make an apple reduction sauce. Boom.
I like that you're just throwing this out there. Like, we're all like, oh, let me write this down. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I got this.
Apple reduction.
So
it sounds good.
I'm a meat guy. Like, if somebody has a question about their meat, you can say, wait, I know a guy, and you're talking about me.
Okay.
Oh.
Honestly, Josh, you're my guy. If someone says, "Oh man, I know someone with the craziest embarrassing story," I go, "Actually, I've got a guy that could beat that."
With which story?
Any and all stories.
The delivery room when I poop my pants.
The delivery room is the one I immediately go to, but you've had several stories like that.
Oh, yeah, like even just like 6 months ago when I went to my wife's colonoscopy, I wanted to be a good husband because, you know, we were just kind of newly married and so I did the colon cleanse with her and let's just say I sat down a little too hard in the waiting room.
No. Wait, how do you sit down too hard?
I just sat down way too hard.
Are you saying inertia worked?
Nothing was.
I don't want to know.
Nothing was stopping it.
It's Newton's law of IBS. Is that what you're saying? An equal and opposite force.
I'm not going to say all of the details, but basically when she came out of it, I was going commando.
See, you're my guy.
Yeah,
you're my guy.
I would have gone a little bit different if somebody has questions about obscure 90s NBA facts or all the shamus at...
Oh, I take it back.
At Waterworld?
Yeah,
What's
I
that
would
place
say...
called? SeaWorld.
I'd say, you want to know about Jeff Malone? I got a guy.
Oh my gosh, I know.
And I'm right, huh?
I don't even know how I retain that information. Like I just know it. It's the weirdest thing, you know. I'm sure that you have those same things with your meat, Spencer. You know, or you know, Kenny with all of your movie knowledge. I mean, you are the movie guy.
It's funny though. Not a lot of people come to me and they say They don't say, "Oh, I loved your review." They say, "Hey, when you review a movie and you hate it, I know I'll like it." And I go, "I think I'm your guy to be the opposite one." But most time people come to me and say, "Hey, what's coming out?" And I'm like, "Let's do a quick mental Google search for you." And then I'll talk about movies that are coming out and if I've seen them or not.
I used to do that all the time with you.
Yeah.
You're my IMDb, Kent. Like, if I want to know who was in what movie, I can ask you.
Oh, yeah. That's those are the useless skills that I've kept. Just the memory of obscure movies and who was in them that never helped me in life, except for to be that guy.
You know, just like knowing that Jeff Malone got traded from the Washington Bullets to the Utah Jazz in 1990 for Bobby Hansen and Eric Lechner.
Who's Eric Lechner?
Well, Eric Lechner, he's a center. He
You know what, Josh?
played for Wyoming.
Josh.
We drafted him in 1988
Okay.
with the 15th
Well, I'll tell you
pick.
what. I'm going to stop you right now.
Please stop me. Please stop me.
And just let you know, if any of you need an insurance guy, I've got a guy.
Spencer, do you know what is the worst?
I-15 rush hour?
Well, yes, absolutely. But it's specifically when you're driving along on the freeway and you get behind one of those trucks, like specifically one of those dump trucks, right?
Oh, yeah.
And before you can get out from behind that dump truck, one of those rocks from the back of the truck slings up, hits your windshield, and boom, you got a chip, right? I absolutely hate it. Now, if you're like me, you watch that chip gradually grow from a little chip to a whole long crack that just goes along that whole windshield. I hate it. I hate dealing with it. I hate looking at it. It's just such a hassle.
Luckily, you can use our friends at Ashby Agency and Associates. They're backed by American Family Insurance, and they can help you with that crack.
Thank you.
AmFam offers $0 comprehensible deductibles, which means there's no out-of-pocket cost for that windshield. Additionally, you can customize your discount based on how you drive and save as much as 20% on your auto insurance with Drive My Way. And for the most savings, bundle your home or renter's policies with your auto, camper, umbrella, ATV, UTV, motorcycle, boat, snowmobile, business, and even life insurance policies. Let the insurance advisors at Ashby Agency and Associates help you save today.
Call Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 385-383-3117. Again, that's 385-383-3117. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance. We're really going to have to work on that last part.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay. Great. That was awesome. The singing, especially. I mean, I really feel like you just did everyone a service. That's going to stay in my head forever. So thank you.
Can you believe that I actually sing in the ward choir?
Is that what you call it?
Yeah. Well, Spencer, you too. Great job. Anyways, great job, you guys. But also, I think we have some calls. So let's take
We
some
do
calls.
have some calls. Let's start them off.
Hey boys, it's Wade. I'm just reporting live down here from the Provo parade for the 4th of July. It's kind of wild down here. Ma'am, put your shirt on. Ma'am, yes, freedom. Yes, ma'am, put your shirt back on. Thank you. Freedom, yes. Anyway, it's kind of crazy down here. Sir, put a hat on. You're causing a glare. Oh, it's Allison's dad. Oh, big old chrome dome. Okay. Hey guys, I just want to let you know that it's kind of crazy down here in the parade route yet again for another year. Wish you all three of you, a happy and safe 4th of July, and let's keep rocking on, gentlemen. Kenny, have a good day.
I'm pretty sure that was actually just Luke saying his name is Freedom. No, not ma'am. Freedom.
It's
Freedom.
And, I was going to say, anytime a Hanson takes off their shirt, gets a little confusing.
That was awesome. I love the play-by-play. I feel like we need that all the time. I feel like the play-by-play makes parades better.
It does, actually, because you don't have to watch them.
Yeah, that's true. we get the riff tracks version.
The easiest way to enjoy parades, let me give you some pro tips. Don't go. Yeah, don't go.
Yeah.
Best pro tip you've ever given, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
Hey guys, that was a really weird. Sorry, I'm just so caught off guard. It's July 4th, and I was just shopping at Walmart, because I got no plans for today. And I was like, oh my gosh, is that Josh? And I saw a wild Josh just naturally, like in nature. Anyway, it was kind of shocking. I didn't gain up the courage to go say hi to him, or his wife, because I wasn't 100% sure. But basically, just like having that realizing like, oh my gosh, wait, I think that's Josh or whatever. I was like, and then we made eye contact for a second at like self-checkout, and I was like, oh no! Anyway, I'm not really saying anything actually. But my point being is that I was just like, oh, seeing him or seeing who I thought was him was like, oh wow, that's so exciting. You know, it's like I don't know. It was just like a bright thing to my day, so I just thought I'd call in and just say that. I just appreciate all of you guys. You're all great. And then if I didn't say my name is Matt, but Ken's probably already knew. Well, at least hopefully he did. He's not. Just kidding. I won't insult him. At least today. Anyway, have an amazing time, and I guess just an amazing life, an amazing week, an amazing episode. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Okay, first off, Matt's. I just want one point of clarification. You saw a domesticated Josh. A wild Josh would have had his shirt off, as we just established.
Yeah. And he would have been puking on the side of the trail.
Put the shirt back on.
Ma'am?
It's the sports bra, Josh. Don't worry.
No, that is really funny. And the funny thing is like I think I remember making eye contact with Matt's.
You mentioned this, and I actually saw Matt's a day or two later. I took him to lunch for his birthday, and I said, "Hey, Josh mentioned that he saw you," and he goes, "What?" And I go, "Yeah." He like, you guys like locked eyes, but you didn't really say anything. He saw me. That's so awesome. Yeah, so that's great. You saw Wild Mats, which is just really just
I
did,
and
yeah.
You know, it just like me. You know, you don't know how to deal with some people out in the wild because
Sure.
I was a little shocked, and really I was just kind of running into Walmart with my wife because we had to pick up some kitty litter right after we went to the Chuckarama. The most American thing that we could think of, and
Chuckarama and then Walmart.
Pretty good 4th of July to me.
I went looking for some of those fireworks, the pooping dogs.
I got one of those.
And I cannot find those anywhere. I don't buy fireworks because I think they're just a big waste of money. But I want a pooping dog because I just think it would be fun to watch it. And so anyway, we looked for those and we weren't able to. But it was a fun 4th of July. So,
yeah. What a bummer you guys didn't get to actually talk for a little bit.
I know, like I get hesitant sometimes too because this has happened a number of times. Like when people are like, I was too scared to come up and talk to you, and I'm like, don't worry. Like I'm probably more nervous than you are.
Well, I mean, it is a little intimidating sometimes if people approach you, and we put ourselves out there.
But yeah,
this is more of an auditory medium, right?
Yes.
We're not exactly. There's a few pictures of us, but that's about it. But when you're noticed by friends of the show, it's a little bit strange because they come up to you and go, "Josh, oh my gosh, I know everything about you," and you'd literally say, "Tell me about you." They feel like this is not a level playing field, and it's a little intimidating for me, anyways, to go, "Oh, you've heard every story. Hi, here's me, I guess." Yeah.
Yep. I pooped my pants.
You're that guy.
Yep.
That's kind of the nice thing about being me is nobody approaches me. I guess I just have RBF and or live enough in the boonies.
The indescribable Spencer. What can we say?
No, he's dead and buried.
Oh yeah, we buried him too, huh? No, but I love it. And honestly, like if you do see me out in the wild, like don't hesitate to come to come up and say hi. And please make sure that you tell me your name because I'm horrible at putting names to faces, so I should just put that out there.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
But no. Anyway, actually last week we recorded right before the 4th of July.
Right.
And so how was your 4th of July?
I'll go first. I had the same exact 4th of July. Well, not the same exact because slightly different. I had a similar 4th of July as Zach from Bacon Cell. We were in.
Oh, you didn't do
in
anything
bed by 8:00 and watching a movie. The only difference is we didn't watch Hamilton.
Why?
We watched the most American movie ever.
Rocky 4, Rocky 4, Rocky 4.
Rocky 4.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Really did. I can pull up the...
You're a better American than I am. That's amazing. Wow.
What about you, Kenny?
I went to the Bees game, which is, pretty much Utah tradition here.
Yeah.
You go to the Bees game, and I went in like the 4th inning because to watch an entire Bees game is wow.
Hey, no.
It's a bit much. So
every Bees game I have gone to with Brandon Monson has been a home run.
Okay. Well, then I need to come.
You should. Actually, it is a lot of fun. Like we went about a month or two ago.
Yeah.
There is something that is just amazing about a baseball game, but like I have such a hard time following.
Yeah.
Mainly because of my ADHD.
Right.
And
I'm there to judge people who yell things from like near outfield, and I'm like, no one can hear you. Why are you drunkenly yelling like this?
Oh, those
right?
They're the most fun to watch.
Why are you bragging about stats to the girl that has to sit next to you, right? And so, yes, I just start people watching or trying to hear everything, and then I pay little attention to the game.
But do you go and eat? Do you go get like? Is there a specific thing that you have to eat at the ballpark? Like, I'm pretty sure Spencer's answer is going to be a hot dog.
What else would it be?
I bring snacks.
You would.
Like a pack of Sour Patch open.
You are Jewish.
Open pack of Sour Patch watermelons. So
you are legit one step away from bringing your own package of Bar S hot dogs and asking to use their grill.
Yeah, honestly, would they do it? You think?
No.
You think they'd let me?
Health hazard.
Could I dip it in Dippin' Dots for free?
Why would you dip a wiener in Dippin' Dots? Wait, don't answer that.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and the fireworks were cool. They were actual real fireworks. I know a lot of cities, especially Salt Lake, is doing drones for their bigger things. But the fireworks were so cool. And I'm not the biggest fireworks fan, but when you're right underneath them, being covered in shrapnel from the fireworks, it's pretty fun.
That's America right there.
Yeah. All right. What about you, Josh?
So besides going to Chuckarama and Walmart,
right,
and all that fun stuff, we went. We basically just kind of came home. We had some fireworks that, some friends and family brought over, and we just kind of sat curbside and blew off probably $40 worth of fireworks.
Perfect.
So like 3.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And just sitting there enjoying them, and our neighbor's kid came running up. I just heard this, "I'm a velociraptor," and he chomped on my ear, like he bit my ear.
Wait, hold on. So paint the picture. You're sitting
sitting down. We're watching the fireworks.
You and the wife just kind of enjoying yourselves. Are you on the grass? Or are you on the sidewalk? Where are you sitting?
Driveway.
Okay. And then you hear just some random kid run by.
They were out as well, and the kids were just running around and everything, doing their fireworks. And I just hear, "I'm a velociraptor," and chomp like right on my right ear. And it was so funny because my mother-in-law was there as well, and she was talking to me when this happened, and the look on her face was like utter horror. Not like there's a real velociraptor, but like, why is
do you know this
child?
Kid? Is he rabid?
I'm like, I'm sure he is.
Are
now.
you up to date on your shots, Josh?
Yeah, I should check my vaccination card. But
wait, was it just like a munch and then a release?
It was pretty hard. He was probably 8 or 9.
That's too old for a velociraptor bite.
I had Marianne check to see if he drew blood.
Yeah,
because and then I didn't know if I needed to say anything to his parent. and like, how do you bring that up? You're like, your kid just bit me in the ear.
Drew blood.
I drew blood. Do you have his vaccination records?
Yeah. You might have to put him down because now he has a taste for man flesh.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah. So that's how great it ended.
I'm pretty sure this is the first 5 minutes of an asylum film.
Of Josh being bit by the random velociraptor kid.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Velocipaster 2.
I mean, that's what happened the first time around. Josh, are you feeling okay? Like, if you had any fevers or anything like that? Marianne noticing anything weird?
Well, I mean, There's always something weird that's going on, but
Yeah. But so far so good.
so far so good. But
will you be going to this same area for the 24th celebrations?
oh no, I'm staying away from that kid.
Okay, because I feel like you need to wear like a hoodie or earmuffs.
Probably earmuffs.
Yeah.
At least. I honestly, it's been kind of weird because I've seen the kid a couple times since then, and I don't know what to do. I mean, I feel like I've lost any like level of dominance because he was the one who bit me.
Interesting choice of word there, Josh, for a kid that just bit you.
No, but it's true. He showed a superiority over you.
Yes.
And he's like, don't you ever mess with me.
So now I'm like, maybe I do mention this to the parents, and I'm like, can I bite him back? Because we need this chain of like command back, right? Where I establish dominance. But
how about this? Please do, and then report back to here and let us all know how it went down.
We'll see. It might be on a list after that.
Yeah, you might. Or you'll be put in a cage like a real Jurassic Park. It's fine. Hey, Josh, you kind of love dinosaurs, though, right?
I
Wouldn't
do.
you love to turn into a velociraptor?
Let me think about that.
Josh, if you were a dinosaur,
Uh-huh.
what would you be?
Oh, I would be a velociraptor. Like,
You would?
At least within the Jurassic, Park universe.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they're the smartest ones. They're the most cunning. They know what's up. They like Chris Pratt, and they talk to him. So
Listen, I think you'd be a Diplodocus, and I'm going to tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
Because we'd all be the other dinosaurs, like not the
Mhm.
most well-known of their type, but
Mhm.
you'd be like the other Brontosaurus, right? So you'd be a Diplodocus. I would be an Allosaurus, right? Because it's not quite the T-Rex.
Mm-hmm.
It's the other T-Rex.
It's the other T-Rex.
Yeah.
I get where you're going with this.
Uh-huh.
So what about Spencer then?
Oh, Spencer, that's tough. Because what's after a Triceratops? Is there like...
Like a Deuceratops? Like a
He's a Deuceratops.
I'm obviously an Ankylosaurus.
Oh, yeah, you're obviously.
Come on.
Okay. Oh, well, Josh, I hope you are still feeling good. I hope this
I'll let you know if anything changes.
Yeah, absolutely.
With my health and with the relationship with my neighbors.
All right. Sounds great. Well, how about, Josh, with that, take us out.
The Other Show with Kenth Dünn, Josh Hansen, and Spencer Myers. Produced by Kenth Dünn, Josh Hansen, and Spencer Myers. Show design and auto editing by me, Josh Hansen. Sales manager, Spencer Myers. Please rate, review, and subscribe to The Other Show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, or wherever podcasts are found. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. To better connect with us, join our Facebook group, The Other Group. For past episodes, links to our other shows, and to shop for show swag, visit www.theother.show. When you're not here listening to us on The Other Show, you can listen to me on my other show, The Party in the Back.
You can listen to more of Kenth on Bacon Cell.
And you can find me on my other show,